Hello everybody and welcome to the Comics Gate Art stream. My name is Brian. How are you guys doing? I am working on the cover for Englewood #1. I guess we're going to call it Englewood #1. Whew, it is quite the project, but I am willing and able to do it. So I'm going to continue to add some details, minor details to this image. I'm using the red pencil. Yes, I am. I hope you guys are doing well. Just going over here. Maybe a do-rag on this guy. How are you guys doing? The BBC has to hire a joke expert. It's official. Comedy is dead and there are no comedians anymore. Fuck. Everything fun is dead and most people aren't doing anything about it. Interestingly though, I was thinking about this. It's almost like the timing on what's been going on in the world is fortuitous because, you know, what we're seeing with all of these things happening, with people getting banned from YouTube and whatnot, it's obvious that the establishment media is terrified. And this isn't just the news media. I mean, the entertainment industry in general, Hollywood, show business, whatever you want to call it, they have always been the end-all, be-all authority on what's cool, you know, who gets to be a part of show business, who gets to be famous and who doesn't. They've always been the authority on that, right? Now they're not. And it's exposing them for how bad they are. I mean, in so many ways, right? And they don't know what to do except try to remove people. Gotta look up some references. How's the... Sorry about the dog. How's the lag and stuff? Everything good? Just like closing some extra windows that I don't need open right now. The internet's thrown a huge wrench into that. That's exactly right. Exactly right. Jojo had to get his 2 cents in. Yeah, Bork. Just think what a strong, powerful role model Queen Simbet would be for all the little girl lion cubs to look up to. I hate clipping masks. Okay. Trying to think what would try to be to distinguish what a Jamaican gang member would look like. Put them in some slightly different kinds of clothes. Let's try this. Because we gotta dramatize it. It shouldn't be too realistic, right? Put him in kind of a hippie shirt robe thing. There it goes. Just, and then the other hand is here. Well, maybe he'll have it wrapped up on top, like rolled up sleeves. And then this hand is holding a machete. Kind of looks like a pirate, but whatever. Okay. And this I already have. This is the Yakuza. Jamaican ganger, Rasta man with super long dreads. Yeah. They'd be Rastafarian. Why not? Give him some nice shoes. And then, yeah, some dreadlocks there. And then, like, over here. Maybe I'll throw in an Easter egg and I'll draw a black Israelite. It's just for a gag, but... Do you think that'd be funny? We'll be back here. Wild eyes. Nostrils. Yeah, that's perfect. I had to look up a reference. He's got like a do-rag on his head, like it's kind of like a turban or something. I'm not sure what that is. And a beard, because why not? This is just so I can give that guy in the background some character, you know. He's got a t-shirt. Maybe he's holding in his hands. He's got a book. The truth. But you can't really tell. He's just a member in the crowd, right? So we'll put a ring on this finger and a ring on this finger. There we go. And just like, now it creates some interest. There goes a black Israelite. He's about to bring the truth. Put a little Star of David on there so we know. Halfway expecting one of the goons to be wearing high heels now. I don't know. All right, so I did that. Let me just look at. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is gonna be a triad. So I'm gonna change the outfit. I was gonna make it a ninja, but I know there are ninjas in the book later. But I think I don't want to give it away because it should be revealed. It should be like a reveal, right? So Chinese triads are, they look like Yakuza, but they're Chinese. I can give them a twist though. So this dude, he was wearing shoulder pads because he was going to be a ninja at first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a suit, and we'll have it opening up there, kind of like with a butterfly collar on it or something. Oh, you know what? Maybe it could be like this. Yeah. Back there like that. And this too. And how do we know it's Chinese? Because he's holding how do we know? Because he's got hook swords. His hand up, I'll draw 1, 2. I know there's probably going to be people in the chat saying hook swords are completely impractical. It's not important. They look badass. Everybody likes hook swords. Right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't like hook swords? Actually, we'll just throw it back here like this. It's a tie. All right. So let's move back down here. Got some more dudes. This is just like a regular thug helping another thug up. This guy, I think, is going to be a Latino. It's going to be a diverse gang, guys. It's going to be a diverse gang. I'll have sunglasses on, actually, I think. And, I don't know if they still do this, but I'm going to give him a shirt that's only buttoned in the top button and it's open down here like this. And he's going to be Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Okay. Actually, in the right hands, hook swords are formidable, but mainly in a sword fighting context. I don't really know. I like them in kung fu movies. I don't really think about how practical they are. If, you know, say what you want about kung fu. I know there are a lot of people who think kung fu is bullshit, that it's not really like, you know, the best martial art or whatever, but the Chinese do make it look fucking cool in their movies. And that's probably by design. But yeah, I mean, I dig it. You know, it's kind of like how the katana is kind of, you know, probably overrated. And I think it's mainly by people who romanticize that stuff. So, all right. Oh, I was just gonna say, let's see. Okay, babe. Hope you feel better. All right. Hicks hook swords have their uses. This guy's gonna be fat and covered in tattoos. I'm just gonna draw, I don't know, just gonna make a mess here. I'll come up with that later. It's gonna be a lot, so, to deal with. We'll give him a long shirt. I hadn't decided whether it was gonna be a short shirt or a long shirt, but I think a long shirt is in order here. Okay. And he's just gonna be like that, I guess. Get this motherfucker. Come on. Whip Studio. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Okay. Let's save. I hate it when that happens. Just saving the file right now, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay. So there's that. Oh, he should probably have chains and stuff too. Here, I'll put a one with a cross on it because you know that Mexicans be religious as fuck here. And this is a do-rag on his head. So I'm gonna put a thing back there so we know the bandana, whatever. Let's continue over here. We'll throw a woman in there. I'm trying to think what kind of woman. I guess just like a white girl. Why not? She's big mad. I think she's gonna be a punk. So we'll, we do have punks here in Chicago. So we'll give her a mohawk and just gonna make a little bit of room here so we can draw the ear. She's gonna be let's say she's let's have her holding a chain. I can see her wanting to use a ranged weapon. She could also have a gun. But I don't want anyone to have a gun here, so we'll just have her like holding a chain here. There's her little lady hands. And there's a chain. I'm just drawing the line so I know it's gonna be like right there. So again, I'm just sketching this out right now. And she's gonna have a ripped up shirt with a leather jacket over the top. And there's one leg. Back there, like going back. Like that. Boots, leather pants. Maybe some ring poles on the side. I remember when this was a thing for a bit. She's sort of stepping in. Double Dragon 2 punk chicks for the win, yeah. Give her a bunch of necklaces. This guy is going to be looking down at the others that are like coming up and giving words of encouragement, I guess. This guy's going to be a skinhead. Skinheads usually dress in these, like, at least the ones that we have, they dress in these swishy jackets. I don't know what you call them. They're kind of puffy. It's his fist. And they wear like these plaid pants, like this. It's like a ska look or something. What is the main character's name again? The main character's name is Elijah, but his character name is revealed in the book, so I can't give it away. But the main character's name is Elijah, his real name. Swishy jacket, yeah. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, they're like this, they're like these light swishy jackets. I can't describe it any other way. And they wore, at least when I saw them, it was in like the early 2000s. The neighborhood I lived in, there were some skinheads that hung out. They actually changed their look too. So they were, they weren't shaving their heads per se and wearing like tattoos and stuff. They had like greaser haircuts, so they looked kind of like greasers too. They were sort of shifting their look. Duster? No, it was like a short jacket, like a windbreaker. Yeah, it was like a windbreaker. Well, this guy's gonna be like this. He's gonna be bending down, kind of. And they wore these tight plaid pants. And this guy back here, I have some heads of other guys. But I'm not going to put too much work into them. I mean, enough to communicate what's happening, but... It's just gonna be another white dude. Maybe I'll give him a short haircut. And over here is another dude. There's a lot of rage. Bald, and then right here, this guy kind of coming in. I think, oh, I had something in mind and I can't remember now. Those weren't skinheads, those were hipsters. No, they were skinheads though. They were just really low key. I had something in mind with this guy and I can't remember now. Oh, I know. I thought this guy would look kind of like MS-13. So he would just have tats all over, right? Okay. So I've got my crowd, and it's 12:38. I'm gonna grab a coffee. And then I'm going to start refining with the pencils. So I'll be right back. With like regular pencils, that is. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna take my antibiotic. Sorry about that. My antibiotic pills are like fucking horse pills. Okay. Shaman King says, I'm getting likes on my comment on Liana K's video, and I'm like, what? What comment is it, and what's the video? I'm gonna turn off this crowd and these guys for a second and just focus on our title character, on our main character, and refine him with pencils. But turn off the background too, because it's just going to confuse me. Was the antibiotic related to your trip to the dentist? Yes. He gave it to me because I pulled the tooth. Liana's video about the pro-Jared situation and the double standard in women's responsibility in regards to their sexual choices as opposed to men. Oh, brother. So, what was Liana K's take that you was it something that you disagreed with that she said? Because I know that she wants to, like, find a way to make women the victims. Liana likes to paint herself as a moderate. Logically, she would draw in people of moderate persuasion who wouldn't zealously guard her positions. Yeah. And she also avoids challenging her moderate views. Her views aren't moderate, though. They're just feminist views. All right, let me just save here. This is gonna take a little bit of time. I'm gonna be doing this for the whole week probably, because I do want these pencils to look good. This is the cover, and that means it has to, you know, impress, right? It's the first impression. Just looking up something here. Okay. Gloves. He's got fighting gloves. You know, Final Fantasy VII is attacked for being racist and sexist, but Cloud cross-dressing is still spot on. Not on spot. Not on spot. I said that the reason people don't take women seriously in leadership positions is that society and most people don't hold women accountable for their actions. That was a good one. I like that. And did you get any rage against you? Any people saying, actually, it's because we think of women as inferior? Or are they going to use that, you know, we don't hold women accountable for their actions, as a way, as an example of how we find women inferior? That's probably what's going to happen. Well, that's because, you know, we hate women. See, it's a type of misogyny. Have you guys figured that out yet? Have you? Liana K's banner has a cat with a game controller. Ugh, yeah. Cat people. 1, 2, 3. There we go. What's the deal with feminists and cats? My comment's pretty far down, so it's only got like 10 or so likes. No hate so far, actually. Interesting. Well, 10 likes and no arguments on a Liana K thing is pretty good, I think. I still remember when Liana got pissed at me for criticizing her on the Bill C-16 stuff. I think it was the Bill C-16 stuff. I'm surprised Micah's not here watching this unfold on his lunch break or something. IKissBBW says, and the problem with modern politics is that we don't hold politicians to account for their actions that they take on behalf of us, so politics is feminist. Politics is absolutely feminist. Absolutely. Aside from the fact that it prioritizes women over everybody else at all times, no matter where you are politically. Like, the right-wingers do it too. Or the Republicans, put it that way, because I don't think that a lot of Republicans are actually right-wing. I think some of them are, but I think a surprising number aren't. tomorrow I'm gonna try and finish Prinny's request, and then I'm gonna be using future. I'm probably not gonna do a request stream this month. I mean, I want to. I was thinking about doing it next Thursday, but the problem is that I have to get some stuff done for Dave Cullen, and I don't want to make him wait. And so I think that has to take priority. I could do it if I don't get too... the requests aren't too crazy, and it doesn't take up a lot of my time. And I mean, like, I could use the money as usual, you know, and I want an opportunity to earn it, but, yeah, I don't know. I just need to check something. Whew. Goes back in my history a little bit. How demonizing feminism creates incels? What? I'll look at that later. I don't want to deal with that right now. All right, there we go. And this is the mask. Being an incel is an issue of self-esteem. Yeah, it was a video. I think did Roosh V make that? I'll look into it later. Being an incel is not just an issue of self-esteem, though. It's an issue of self-acceptance. Because there's some guys, look, a large number of men are just gonna be genetic dead ends. And it's because women are picky. That can't be helped. Okay? So, if we know that that's true, and that there's nothing that can be done about it, and, it's because they have disabilities, or, they got mental issues, whatever. It's not just because they need to hit the gym, and lose some weight and all that. It's not just that. That's an oversimplification. Yes, there are guys like that, and those guys could use the help. But I think the majority of incels are guys that never had a chance because they had serious issues, developmental, psychological, whatever, just serious issues. And no amount of game and no amount of game and no amount of lifting is gonna change that. It's just not. No confidence, none of that stuff. And that's why I try not to talk about them, because I don't think there's much that can be done for them. Some, yes, but I think the majority, no. But learning to live with yourself and build strong relationships with other people, they don't have to be women. I think that's the best that incels can do. We can't make women choose men that they don't want. I don't think that would be, right. And enforced monogamy, as Peterson put it, that... I think I know what he means by it. It's not what a lot of people think he means. I think that has some value, but they'll still be incels. It just might be a smaller problem, So I gotta look up. Oh shit, it's almost time to stop. It's almost time to stop. And I can't go too late here. So I'm undecided on what to do down here. I think I'm going to draw him some heavy boots. I may change the angle on some of this stuff later. I'm undecided on that. Oh, but Brian, the feminazis are creating a world where rape will be the norm. They then don't get a choice because that's how they designed it to be. None of this can be changed. I think a person can individually make changes to make the things better for themselves, but men can't make women do anything. And most of the reason why is because other men won't allow it. Kind of like how this turned out. I like the mask. I think that's a lot better than what it was before. Oh, it's 101. I'll go for like 2 more minutes and then quit. I have to get ready for the news show later on. So all right. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. We'll zoom all the way out and turn the other stuff back on. See how we're looking. I'm gonna probably, like I said before, I'm probably gonna have to move things around as this image progresses, because I'm gonna see how it fits within, like, as a cover by itself, and if I need to like add things or whatever. But this is where I'm at so far with the Englewood cover, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. So if you did, then please give this video a like, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hit the bell for notifications, and also leave me a comment if this video doesn't get taken down for copyright. So I don't know, yesterday's video was taken down because a couple of songs I played in the synthwave mix, apparently, or the retro wave mix, were breaking copyright. So that's why I'm playing this smooth jazz. I'm hoping that it doesn't result in the same thing. But anyway, so we'll see what happens. Okay, with that said, I'm going to go. Thanks, guys, for coming on the Confiscate Art stream. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow and on the next art stream.